This is just Oregon first floor kitchen and, fuck, I can, and that place, like, site set up for, like, you know, just our site set up thingy. So first, we're gonna have main breach reinforced, because, you know, we don't want anyone doing that. We want hit holes here, not, like, all the way, just, like, kind of, like, up to there, hit holes there. This wall reinforced, rotation there. Hit holes along here. We want this wall reinforced, and we want hit holes along there. Not hit holes, feet holes along there. This wall reinforced, rotation here. Feet holes here, that reinforced. This reinforced, and hit holes along here. Also, I'll be explaining every position, what each one of, like, these, like, rotations, hit holes, feet holes, like what their purpose is, and like how like you're gonna play them and shit. Okay, so that's just also, and hatch. We want to get hatch. Hatch is also a crucial thing to get, and that's just the site. That's all the site. First thing I would like to talk about is kitchen corridor, which is right here. I just want to talk about why we have this main door barricaded at all times. So let's just say, we hear someone here. Like, if it's either we hear him breaking the barricade, or if we just, like, hear him making a bunch of noise over here, and we're down here, right? What we would do is we would, you know, we would push up, right? I mean, you don't have to push up, but, like, the smart thing to do would, like, apply pressure on them. So we would slowly push up, we'd see him there, and then we can chell them like this, boom, like that, boom, like that. We can wide swing like that, and then come back in. No, we can, quick peek like this, like that, you know. Without having the pressure of this door here, right? You know, like, this is safe. That's not broken. This is safe, you know. All safe. We know no one's there. It's just us and the person right there, you know. You know, all safe. Like, we're confident we're safe, right? Like that. But let's say this was broken. And we hear someone down here making a bunch of noise. And let's just say the big door was open. Look at this. Boom. Juice is like, that's a lot of pressure right there. So not only do you gotta focus on the person here, but you also gotta focus your attention onto right here. Because, you know, who knows, there might be someone playing like this, standing still, waiting for you to push up so that they can just go like this and kill you like that. So you also gotta focus on over here as well, you know. Focus on over here, like that, like, just focus on over there. But the smart thing to do here is to just not push up. That's the smart thing, to just don't push up there. Because you don't want to risk getting pinched from both there and there. Also, just another quick tip. If they haven't, there's a camera right here which can also see if they're there. But yeah, the best thing to do is first check the camera. If it's broken, then you definitely know someone's here. So just you wouldn't push up here. Okay, it'll just be out of bounds. You don't want to die. Another scenario is you hear someone over there, so you're pushing up, and then boom, someone breaks that all of a sudden, like, just like at a random time when you're pushing up, someone breaks that. What you would do here is you'd be like around here, right? Or if you're over here, you'd move over here when you hear that break. You'd focus your attention on here, you'd aim, I don't know, you'd kill. But instead of like staying here, just like moving side to side trying to kill him, you'd move back into the doorway. This is a crucial thing. You'd move back into the doorway so you don't die. Right, this is a safe space. You can't die from there. Look, you're here, and now from here, you're free to chill it like that, chill it like that, chill it like that. But over here, you have no cover at all. You're just a lamb. I don't know how to call it, but you know, you're just a free pick. But over here, you got all the cover you want. You can choose to pick, you can choose to not pick it. Yeah, it's good, it's good. That's just one that I wanted to talk about. That's just what the importance of that, having that reinforced is. Also, another thing that I wanted to add, if you don't if you don't barricade this door right here, have this wall right here reinforced. Because, like, think about it. Look, if we don't have this wall right here, if we don't have this thing, like, if we don't have it barricaded, right? Like, if we choose to not have it barricaded, then, and we don't have this reinforced, then look, Buck can easily just come here and do that. He can just come here, fuck this shit open, and then boom, look. He can just come in here, and he can come in here, just like that. Like, as so. Which is why we have this right here. Reinforced if we have that open, because look now. Now that we have this reinforced, we don't really need to worry about a Buck pushing in there, right? We don't really need to worry about a Buck there. So we can just come here, and look, we can also hold over here as well, look. We can hold here from there, right? Just like that. Without the pressure of Buck pushing through there. It forces him to push through there. Okay, that's all I want to say. The next thing I would like to talk about is this right here. Okay, I'm about to run out of that one. Okay, but look, this right here. These hitters right here. These give you a lines of sight into A. Look, if someone's planning over there, boom, you got lines of sight. You want to get an angle onto the over here. Someone's planning over there, boom, you can come here, kill them like that. You can push up here. You can aim it. You can push up here, aim at the feed holes. You can come over here, aim at the doorway, and you can come over here and aim right there. Also, from all the way back here, you can see into the feed holes. Usually, there would not be all this other mess like that. But look, you can aim into the feed holes over here. You can aim over there, and that's really the point of this. You can just see into the other side. Oh, and from over here, you can like look from here. You can like aim at that doorway to see if they're pushing. This is a risky play, but you can come over here. Oh, not risky, but you can like come over here. Say the person playing in security dies, you can aim onto the breach, and yeah, that's really good. This is the point of security. So the point of the security rotation is, of course, to rotate from here to here, here to here, here to here. But the main thing I want to talk about is this right here, which is pretty self-explanatory. From here, you can, if they open that up, you can aim onto. Okay, right there is default plant. I just want you to get that in your head. Right there is default plant. So from here, you can hold default plant. You can stop them from planting default. You can come over here. You can get like a nasty angle onto kitchen corridor. If you really want to, you can come over here and you can aim through the head holes, which gives you absolutely nothing, I think, because it's a table. But I guess you can go look through head holes like that. And yeah, that's also really it for security. Another quick thing that I forgot to say once again is also with here, this right here would be castled off. This right here would be castled off. So the person playing in security is safe. They don't have to worry about behind. They can just play here. They're all safe. No worry about here until it breaks, of course. Now we're on to the showers. The showers player, right? So the point of showers is look. So you got head holes right here, which can only be chowed from like. Hold on, wait. Can I? Okay, yeah. Look. So look, this will be the enemies. Look, they'll push through either here. They'll push through here.
Your location has been compromised.
Or through the window right here, which would look like this too. Just the break. Look, it would look like this.
Fall back.
Look, you can't see over there at the rotation. Look, this is all they can see. They can only see the two shells there. And then look, the more they push up, they can do. Look, like they can push up, and then. I'm studying on my words. My bad. This isn't supposed to be a rotation, but I'm just doing this so I can get in and out. Usually the person in showers would be playing around here. Will be playing around this little cabinets here, or he'll be actually playing in the real showers here, or even here. So just remember that he won't be playing here or here. He'll be playing around here. So the attacker that's pushing in, the only time he'll really see you playing is right here. So here, all that. Fuck, how do I explain it? So look, so basically what I'm trying to say here is the attackers can only see you in a tiny rectangle spot. So like they can only be in that radius, so it's easy to keep track of where they are. Like, they can't queue from anywhere else other than that tiny little radius. The attacker has to be like kind of like in this like little 90 spot right here, like this little spot right here, to be able to actually see where you're playing. By the time you come over here, you can't really see that much. So the only time the attackers can really chow you from these hit holes is right here, here, and really here. See, these are the only places where like he can really attack you. But if you're defenders, look, boom, you can see, look, you come over here to see there, come over here to see there, over there to see there. If there's someone pushing down there to those feed holes, you can come over here and try to like get this like weird little angle over there. And that's it for those heroes right there. I probably was really bad at explaining, but I hope you understand. Now we're on to these feed holes. There's a good reason why it's here, because if the feed holes are here, then the attackers from over here, they can see where you're playing. Because look, you're playing round about there. If that's open, they can see your feet. They can just kill you from. They can kill you from all the way up from right stairs. Look. So just imagine that's feed holes for a second. They can kill you from right stairs, but since it's not feed holes and it's reinforced, they have to get up over here. They have to get up over here and try to kill you. Look, they have to get up really close. By the time they're that close, you know, you'll be able to hear them. You're over here. You'll hear them pushing up, and you'll just be able to kill them. Right. And if that's not good enough, anyone playing in here, you can pinch him. You can pinch him. The person playing here can aim in here, kill that person from there, as well as you're over here, and you can just kill them through there like that. That's another good reason why it's there, and then this rotation just to get in and out. I'll probably explain that really poorly, but I hope you also understood that one as well. Now I'm going to be explaining the final one, which is the feed holes right here. So these feed holes are used for I mean, of course, to see if people are pushing up to this barricade to push in. So if they're pushing up, you know, you can see their feet. Kill them there. If they're down there, you come over here. You can kill them from over here. Right. The reason why this right here is also reinforced is because say this was reinforced instead of this. So like the feed holes were here and these were reinforced here. Look. Not look. So this is reinforced and these are feet holes. There's not much places you can be safe. If you want to be safe, you have to like be tucked on this wall, which is terrible. You have to be tucked on this wall because the feed holes are right there. You can't go to this safe and secure corner and hold this broken angle onto kitchen corridor. You can't hold it because once again, the feet holes are right there. They can shoot you from behind. Right. But if you're over here, look, if you're over here and this is reinforced, look, you can't really do much. You kind of have to like do like a little spread over here to like actually see kitchen, but like when you're like spreading out this far, your foot is poking out from the reinforcement into the feed hole right there, which is a reason why instead of this being reinforced and being this being reinforced and this being feet holes, we have this reinforced and this being feet holes. From right here, like I said before, OP angle onto kitchen corridor. No one's gonna really be playing around here. You're mostly gonna be playing here, and if you're over here as well, you know, you can just see over there. Another thing that I really quickly want to talk about is right here. Most of the time when you're playing here, you're gonna be tucked in one of these corners. So if you want to be here, here, prone or crouched right here. Or you're going to be over here like this, which, just saying, you should probably never be here. And the final corner is right here, which is also kind of dangerous because they can see your toes from feed holes. But from here you can see into there, and if anyone's pushing there, you can see there, and you can see over the feed holes into there. So that's all I really wanted to talk about from this area right here. If you understand that as well, because I think I'm a bit bad at explaining. Okay, well, now we're going to get into the characters, what each character is going to be doing. So first character, we're going to have Castle, which is the most valuable person, the person that you want to bring to make this work. So what Castle's going to do is he's going to come here, he's gonna castle this off to make it so the person playing here is safe, can't get shot from behind. Then castle's gonna come over here. Castle this off to make it harder to push in through this hallway right here, which I actually keep on forgetting. Small tower hall, I think is what it's called. I don't know, just to make it harder for them to push in through small tower. Then he's gonna castle in over here to make it so they have to either have to like smack that 8 times, but like you know, think about it. They have to smack it 8 times. If the person here is still alive, when they're smacking it, they can just peek here, kill the person that's smacking it 8 times, which kind of forces him, which forces the people here to either A, take the risk and try to go like 1, 2 real fast, or forces him to prone and crouch through here. But as we explained before, you can have a pinch where the person's right here, can shoot him from over here, and the person playing in showers can hold the cross and shoot him from right here. So this is a really good castle. Then the next play castle's gonna do is castle off this, so it makes it harder for them to take control of showers. The moment they take control of showers, you know, the game's like, it's gonna make the game much more harder the moment they take control of showers. Because look, they take control of showers, they can see there, they can see hit holes, they can quick peek whoever's playing here, get a free pick here, and they got control over A. So that's why you want that over there. And another thing, it's kind of the same thing with this castle, except it's like it's a bit less, like it's not as bad as losing showers. Because look, they're breaking through here, they can see here, they can see there, I guess they can see there, and through here they can come in here, and then they can just come in here. But the difference between this one and that one is over here, if they push in through here, look, there's not as much cover. Look, there's a half wall right here, there's a table where you can just shoot through the legs, there's this weird table thing over here. But over here, you got like a whole kitchen table, you got a kitchen bench here where someone can just crouch here, which would not be ideal because someone can be there. Someone can crouch behind here, someone can play behind here, and you know, go like that. So this is one of the most important places to hold. That's what I wanted to say. So that's what Castle's gonna be doing. The next person I'd like to talk about is Vigil. As you can see, I also need to mute Kevin real quickly. As you can see, the site isn't reinforced. That's because I just went into a completely new custom, because Vigil won't be playing in site. He'll be playing outside site, holding he'll be the one that gets hatched. Just put that out there.
10 seconds left.
So, just saying, you don't have to run boss G, you can run whatever you want.
5 seconds
I just
left.
prefer to run boss G. You'll also shoot the radio right there, which I've already done.
Bomb locations are secure.
And Vigil's pretty self-explanatory. Usually what I'll do is I'll just make that there. And then I'd also make a rotation right there, so like, so if Vigil needs, if he gets too pressured, he can run through here, come up here, run down here, and make an escape. But another reason why this should be open is, if we know people are pushing down here, as we said like a couple minutes ago, this would be reinforced, this would also be barricaded. If we know people are down here, Vigil can once Vigil gets like, once he comes up here, visibility, aim in, start walking, start to slow walk around here, push down here, anyone here, check, like, I mean, okay, like, here's how I would check. So I'd come down here, I'd look to the left first, like this, because then I'm covered from over here if anyone's over there. Unlike if I was over here and I was like this, checking like that, then anyone there can see me. So I'll hug the wall like this, so you can't see me, check there, then I'd really quickly check, check there like this, and then I'd flick over here, and then instead of hugging the wall, like this, because they'll see my head first before I can even see them. I'd push out like this and then check over here, and if anyone's there, then it's just a quick boom dead, boom dead. But just another thing I'll do is I wouldn't just like leave it there, so I'll do this. I'll just put it into action. Come down here, check this, no one's there, flick over here, check this, no one's there. But then I'll also flick back over here and check over here in this corner. Right, and then if no one's there, then I guess I can break the barricade that's here. I can break the barricade that's there if it's not already broken. Can break it, come over here, re-put it back up, and then run back to site, just like that. But the only time you should run back to site is if you get too pressured, like if you're about to die. Like don't hold it with your life. Like we need everyone alive. Just like try to stall as much time up here as possible, like without trying to die. Like if someone's on big window, like say like Ram breaks big window with her thing, instead of like having a big ass ego and going like swinging like this and like going for the kill like this, so like going for the kill like that, what you'll do instead is you'll do this quick peek, like quick peek like that. But like sometimes just like come over there, do that every now and then. And sometimes don't even peek. Sometimes don't even peek. Sometimes just do this. Make you known. Like make your appearance known. Like make them know you're there. Make them scared. Make them cautious to push in. Make them drone. Delay as much as you can without trying to die. So like don't overswing. Don't go for the kill. Just try to delay them. The moment you start to get damaged, you can either run through here, run down here, and then try to push back to site, or even hit a flank. You can. This is risky, but you can run over here to white stairs, because if you run over here to white stairs, look, window can see you. Or you can just, as I said, run to attic. But that's basically what you're doing. You're just holding second floor off from any people that are trying to play vert. Okay, that's all you're doing is vigil. The next person I will be talking about is the anti-wall denial. So this can be bandit, Cade, or mute. Mute is like a last resort, or maybe even tube. Tube if you really if we're like really that desperate. Just like any one of those 4 wall denials. The best one, obviously, Cade or Bandit. Then it would go to mute. Then it would go to tube. So what our Bandit, Bandit, Cade, tube, or mute is doing is, so I just want to explain it from like different point of views, I guess. Yeah, like the different characters. So Bandit. Right, the only thing he'll use his bandits on is this wall right here, nothing else. So he'll put 2 bandits on here, and Bandit will be playing in kitchen. The whole game he'll be playing kitchen, maybe even a bit in kitchen corridor. But Bandit's aim is to keep this from getting open up. If it gets EMP'd, he still has 2 bandits in his pocket. So say I don't know, if this gets EMP'd, boom, look, it's off. You can hear them placing someone on the wall. Boom, you still got another 2 bandits in your pocket. You place it down here. Boom, there's your wall denial again. That's the point of like the bandit thing. And then you'll just pick them back up straight after, because then if it's a Thatcher, then he has multiple EMPs, and then you just gotta place another one down, and you just gotta keep on bandit tricking. Whoever the bandit is has to be really good at bandit tricking. For Cade, this is just the other version of the wall denial, so I'm gonna go through all 4. So Cade, right, with the Cade, I don't know, you're just gonna place it wherever you want. So you're just gonna place it so it gets all the walls, right? Yeah. So it gets all the walls, right? If that one gets EMP, then you just chuck another one down, and then you pick up. So I'm actually a retard. So say, yeah, it gets EMP, then you just place that one down, then you pick up then you pick up the one below it, so just pretend that one's still there, you pick up that one below it, say that one gets CMP'd again, then you place that one down. Although this will take a bit, Cade will be a bit more harder because he doesn't work instantly like Bandit does. So the next one the next bull denial person I'll be talking about is Mute. If you remember what I said,
5 seconds to
put a mute there, put a mute there, put a mute there, and keep the last one in your pocket just in case they EMP it. I'll show you what I mean. Look. Place that there. So as we see, it gets the drone hole and it gets that half of the wall. Then you place the other one right here in the middle, not all the way on the left. And then look, that gets the other half of the wall. Boom, whole wall done. Come over here, place this one here. Boom, that gets drone hole and that gets that doorway. So, and then you have your last one in here. You have your last one in the pocket just in case. Just gets EMP'd like that. Boom, you can just place that there like that. Pick up your mute jammer there, pick up your mute jammer there. If this one also gets EMP'd again, you just place another one down there. And it should mute the breach. Although depending on what side the breach is on, you don't always put it in the middle. If it's on the right side, if they use the breach on the right side, you put the mute jammer on the right side. You put it on the right side, because look, let's say you put it in the middle. Like there. Look, do you see like half the thing will practically not be in it? You want the whole thing to be in it for it to be fully muted, I think. And that's how mute works. Shit control. Next one I will be talking, next ordinal person I'll be talking about is Tube, which is the last resort if all three of Mute, Cade, and Bandit are gone. Use Tube. And basically what you do is you do one. If they're breaching, you do one. Then you wait for it to run out, which should be about 20 seconds. Then the moment it runs out, you chuck another one on, which freezes it. And then you chuck another one on. I use my C4 for a good reason as well. If they play RAM, which they probably would play RAM since it's middle floor and there's a lot of softball, you can also use the tube to freeze the RAM. Like it freezes the RAM in place, like it will be stuck in place. And what you can do from there is through the vert you can shoot the RAM out. Yeah, that's basically, but tube is always the last resort. Don't use them unless all three of the people that I talked about previously have been banned. So I just wanna quickly say before I start this, I like went over this, but I wasn't recording, and there's a big Seebs like picking up the mats and stuff. So as I said from the start, this next character that you want to play is a character with any deployable shield, which is the best ones are Denari, Thunderbird, Warden, Ella, or Frost. I picked Frost because she's got a shotgun for rotations, and she's got a gun with no recoil. Like it's like a no recoil gun. Like, I'll just quickly show you. Like I will not be holding it down. Like that's me not holding it down, and it goes straight up as well. Like that's me not holding it down. So what you want to do is you want to put your frost mat right here, as I explained in the clip that didn't actually get clipped. When they push in through here, they're not looking down at the ground right there. They're looking up. Look, when they push in, they're looking up here, looking up, trying to kill that like looking over there. Then they come over here, they're looking over there, they're looking over there. They're not looking at the ground. So what most people will do here is they'll come here, and then if they see this is clear, then they'll, like everyone checks over here. So here's what they'll do. They'll either go like this, they'll go like this, check, run over here, push here, and then boom, they hit the frost mat, boom, they're on the ground. Or what they'll do is they'll do this. Come in here, look at that, come over here, and then like kind of like diagonal walk in here, hit it like that. The second one right here is this one right here on main breach. So when they open up main breach, they might be a bit distracted on the gunfight that's happening. They might not see it. Someone might come in to go plant, and then boom, they hit the frost mat. But the second one that I did is I put it right here. Because look, if they somehow manage to break this and come in here, look, that frost mat is hidden, right? Look, people will probably be focused on here, so they'll push up like this, then it'll be like this, like that, and then boom, they'll hit it. And it's also hidden. If you're wondering why I open up that, it's to like simulate someone opening up main breach. Okay, that's what I mean. And the reason why I want to show you guys this is because look, this is the deployable shield. We'll put the deployable shield right. Oh, what about like here? Right. This is good because look, boom. The person playing on deployable shield. Hold up. I just want to show you without the deployable shield. Look, right here. There's not that much cover. You can come here, and I guess you can do this like weird quick peek thing. If you really want cover, you have to like hug the wall and stuff. But this is still bad cover, and I guess you can come over here. But with the deployable shield, look. Come over here, put that down, then look, you got this whole other bit of cover. So you can just come behind here like this. You can peek over here. Another thing is this right here, like I said before, is one of the two main plants for kitchen and dining hall. So look, so you got this angle here which holds like you got this angle here that holds default plant. Default plant, and the people hold on breach can't can't hold them. So you can kill the person on default plant and they're trying to shoot you, but they're only hitting the shield. Or you can even come over here, hold default plant here like that. You can come over here. I guess you can stand up, get a whole view of the breach. Come over here like this, get view of breach. Come over here, see this. You can stand up, come over here, which you're still kind of seen by breach, but by this time breach isn't open. And you can like kind of see down there. So you can get a good angle down there. Yeah, that's also really that's really cool. The next operator I'll be talking about, and the final one, is Legion, who is well, you don't have to play Legion, but the final operator that I'll be talking about is a trap operator. So this is Finria and Legion are the best ones, but you can also play Ella and Capcan if you really want to, but like Finria and Legion. So your first like 3 legions that you get like around the start is on the common pushes, so that door, this door, that door, and over here on default plant right there. So right there. Then this is like late game. You should have 3 left. I'll put 1 here, because remember there's a repetition there. Put your next one. I'll put your next one there on this other rotation, and then I'll save your last one. I'll save your last one for just like anywhere. So like say, I don't know. Say someone walks through here, that pops. Like there's like 36 left on the clock, someone walks through, this pops, they walk back out to take it out, and you're still alive. I'd go like, come through here, run over here, and I'll just like chuck it like that. You know, just chuck it there, you know. Just use your last one for whatever you want. The aim of Legion, if you're Legion, you want to stay alive for as long as possible. Legion is an operator where you get more value the more longer you stay alive for. So for Legion, I'd say like don't overswing. Like, yeah, just like don't really overswing. Try to stay hidden, not hidden. Just try to stay safe. That's all I'm saying. And then of course, we got Finria or Finari. I mean, not bad. So with Finria, here's what you want to do. Okay. Gotta place the first Finria. The showers is a really important place. Right there, I reckon.
10 seconds left.
Cause then remember, you got Fiddles here,
5 seconds.
and you got the rotation right there. You got the rotation right there as well.
You must protect your bombs from being defused by Op
And
4.
look. Say someone is actually pushing for it. Just look. That just looks like some random bullshit, right? Look, they're pushing through here. No one's really focusing up there until they actually get hit by it. And once they get hit by it, that's all you really need to know, that someone's pushing there, because they'll make that sound cue of that person getting hit. First ring is gonna go there. So I'll get both the chronos. I'm trying to come up with like creative ideas or something. I'm trying to be creative. That's just a floating thing here. Okay. Wait, that actually cover up an area? Hold up, if this works, we using this Finry if it works. Yeah, next one, I don't know, I gotta be safe. We gotta be safe for that Finria though, that's the thing. But your next Finria is definitely gonna be on default. So like maybe like, oh no, right there's good enough, cause yeah, no, right there, put it right there. Yeah, put it right there. So your next one's gonna either go right there or right there if you know it, like, but put it there if you know it's certain that's gonna work. Okay, like you gotta be like certain it's gonna work. This point should have 2 more left, so put your second one. Your second one should go in here. So like, in my opinion. Right, there's good. Nothing hidden. Right, that's good. So also like, so if someone's pushing through here, you also get the sound cue. And for your last one, not even there. Put it right there, because this one gets the prone hole right there, and it also gets the walk-in right there. And then that's it. That's actually it. I mean, or if you want, you can place this Finria. Okay, scratch it. Don't ever place it there, because we're not certain if it works. Either place it here, or place it over here, since right here's middle. It can't get shot through the soft wall, because look. Soft floor, middle. It doesn't break. It can't break, so put it like there, but put it like all the way in this corner. Like there. And those are the Finry spots. That should be it.